Just finished up at the gym. I'm gonna go home, have a shower, freshen up, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys about today's video. But yeah, I just finished at the gym. I really just wanted more of like a low impact workout that still got my heart rate up. I'm a little bit sore from my last 2 sessions, so I just wanted something a little bit more chill that still got my heart rate up and still got me a little bit sweaty, and that was exactly that workout. So yeah, I'm just gonna go home and I'll chat to you guys then. Okay everyone, so I'm obviously back home and I'm looking a lot better than when you guys last saw me after the gym, but I just wanted to quickly jump on here and introduce today's vlog properly and sort of like the theme for today's vlog. Also guys, before we get started, look at my new desk arrangement. So I just popped it next to my bed. It used to be in the spare room, but because I decorated for Christmas, I sort of just wanted to change it up because it didn't really fit in there and didn't really look that good. So I popped it in my actual room next to my bed. This chair is just like the dining room chair. I need to get a proper one, but I actually like don't mind it there. I can wake up first thing in the morning, head over here, do my journaling, and it just like sets my like morning routine up really well. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it there or not, but I do really like it there just because like it's very convenient and it just holds me a lot more accountable to keep my room clean, because obviously when I journal I love having a clean space and a clear mind, so it kind of holds me accountable to actually clean my room every night before I go to sleep. That way I can have a good morning routine. So the theme, I guess you can say, for today's vlog is all about habits to quit before 2020. You guys know I'm a big advocate for goal setting, New Year's resolutions, and just implementing habits and quitting old habits that no longer serve you. So this video is going to add so much value into your guys' life. Some of these habits that I'm going to be sharing with you guys are habits that I've personally quit myself this year and has honestly changed my life. Not to be dramatic, they just honestly have changed my life, and some of these habits are habits that I'm starting to quit now, that way when the new year rolls around they're already kind of broken, I think. Okay guys, I just finished up journaling. I'm gonna head downstairs and make myself a tea because I'm feeling a little bit under the weather and I just feel like tea helps with that so much. So I'm gonna make myself a tea. But the thing I journaled about today and the journal prompt that I used is, who do you need to forgive today? So I wrote in my journal as a heading, who do I need to forgive today? And then kind of how I wrote about it was like, dear whatever their name is, I am willing to forgive you for this and that, and try to tap into the feelings that this thing or something, what someone said, made you feel. Just go back to that moment and kind of tap into those feelings of how it made you feel, and then what new feelings and energy do you want to bring into your life. So that's kind of how I went about writing it. I wrote like, dear this person, kind of what I forgive them about, and then how, sorry, I'm like I said, I'm sick. Oh my god, I need to like stop talking. This is not a good day to vlog. My throat is like so sore. I'm just having literally just green tea in my Santa Claus mug. Green tea is so good. It's one of my favorites. Okay, it's literally been like 10 minutes. I literally just sit and wait for this to cool down. I don't know how people like make a tea and drink it straight away. Like, hello, no. So yeah, I literally had to wait like 10 minutes for this to cool down. But I wanted to talk about habit number 1, which is social media first thing in the morning, and our social media / screen time use in general. I feel like this is something we are all aware of, but how many of us are actually taking action to help this problem? I know I definitely wasn't at the start of this year. Is this focused? Okay, good. I know I definitely wasn't at the start of this year. I would be on my screen on average around 8 to 9 hours, and pretty much all of that was on social media. It was like ridiculous. Like the fact I spent 9 hours of my day on social media, like freaks me out now. I'm like, what the hell? It's very spooky. Now on average it's around 2 to 3 hours. Obviously there's days, some better than others. Sometimes I'll only be on my phone for 1 hour, sometimes it's 4 hours. It really just depends. So it's definitely a habit that I'm working on, and there's always room for improvement, and I'm definitely not where I want to be in terms of my screen time, but I've made a huge improvement, and I think that's just important when you're wanting to implement habits or quit old habits. Acknowledge your improvements and see how kind of far you've gotten so far. It doesn't have to be perfect straight up. It doesn't have to go from 8 hours to 2 hours in one day, otherwise it just won't be sustainable. So remember, when you're trying to quit habits, kind of ease your way into it and acknowledge how far you've come already. What sort of made me like quit this habit is, first of all, being mindful and conscious of when I'm using it, how I'm using it, and what am I doing. That was the first number one thing. I became mindful of my use. I asked myself when I was opening apps, like, what am I using you for? What, like, do I have a purpose to open and use you? And the second thing that has really helped me is setting screen time limits. So you can do this on your settings in your phone. The number one thing that has helped me, sorry, I just bumped the table, is setting downtime. Downtime is also on settings. You guys can do this whenever you feel the need that you want downtime from your screen or your apps. Mine is from 6 a.m. till 10 a.m. because my morning routine is everything to me. I love to be mindful and I don't want to be influenced by other people's moods, decisions, what I see on social media, what I read. I don't care for it. I like to be by myself in the morning and I don't want to be on social media. Also, not trying to say that social media is really negative all the time. It definitely has its positives and its negatives, pros and cons, just like everything in the world. It's just all about choosing when you're going to use it and choosing it and using it effectively to add to your life and add benefits to your life rather than kind of making you go down the scale, if that makes sense. But yeah. Alrighty everyone, it's time to leave my house. I know, weird, right? I literally never leave my house, sad but true. I'm going to get lunch with a friend. I'm going to Buzz Bar. This is today's outfit. So we came to drive and this truck is just in the middle of the road.
What are you doing? Yeah, that's right, you get in the car.
Yeah, you move that. Alrighty guys, so I just dropped off Nicola. Nicola's a friend that I was just with, and then we got Buzz Bar together. Oh my god, I could literally go for Buzz Bar again. I get my bowl. It's so good. It's a breakfast special at Buzz Bar. It's incredible. I'll leave on the screen what's in it. But I just wanted to pop you guys up and chat to you all. I always have really good car chats with myself. Yes, I'm a weirdo who chats to myself in my car. It's sort of like a verbal journal. My car. If it had like audio, it would literally know everything. But I wanted to pop you guys on and chat to you guys. Basically still talking to myself, but it just feels like I'm talking to someone out there, because I am. You guys are gonna watch this. I just wanted to talk about habit number 2. This is a habit that I feel like we don't even realize we have until, you know, someone says it and you're like, oh my god, like this is a really bad habit. Why do I even think like this? And what it is waiting to be happy. And what I mean by this is when you sort of put deadlines on your happiness, and when you say things like, I'll be happy when I weigh XYZ, I'll be happy when I have, you know, that job promotion or this amount of money in my bank account, or when I meet this guy and he's my boyfriend. Like putting deadlines and so much pressure on a goal to fulfill us and make us happy, and it's not doing anything for us except making a negative impact in our life. The most fulfilled and happy we're going to be is when we're our most true authentic self, and we can be happy right now. We don't have to wait till, you know, you're a certain dress size to feel happy and fulfilled, or have a boyfriend to feel happy and fulfilled. Like at the end of the day, I'm home, yay. At the end of the day, the number on the scales is not going to make you happy. And I think the reason why I use that as an example is I feel like because a lot of girls relate to it. Okay, this lighting's a bit, let me just fix it up. I think a lot of girls or guys relate to the fact that they put so much pressure on losing weight or looking a certain way that they think that one day they're just gonna step on the scales and have all this fulfillment and happiness and joy rush into their body. But it doesn't work like that. You don't step on the scales one day and then you're instantly happy. You have to be happy with yourself first to feel happy when you look on the scales. So I think this habit is super important, and I think because you don't even realize that you're doing it, and I've definitely put this habit myself, but sometimes I still kind of catch myself out saying things like, oh, I'll be happy when, or like life will be so much better when like there's no when. There's no thing or something or someone that's going to change your life. It's just you and yourself, and at the end of the day, like, all you have in this world is yourself. At the end of the day, like, yes, you've got other things, but yourself is always going to be there. And it's just like so interesting how we put ourselves down so much. Oh my god, there's glue tack everywhere. I attached glue tack to my camera to make it stay, and it's literally everywhere because it's so hot in here. But let me just get this off. Yeah, you guys get the point. I feel like I don't need to speak about this anymore, just because, like, it's pretty self-explanatory. Don't wait to be happy. Be happy right now. Start today. You don't need to wait for a certain event or a certain someone or something to make you happy. Hey guys, I'm just in my car about to go grocery shopping. I'm going to Woolworths. I've got my bags, I changed my outfit. I feel like that's a very daily occurrence for me. I just get really bored of my outfits and just want to change everywhere I go. So, I'm gonna pop you guys down and chat to you again. I'm gonna share habit number 3. There's blue tack again stuck all to my car. Amazing. All right, let's just get out of my driveway first because it's always an issue. Okay, so habit number 3 is don't run on empty. This is something I personally am still working on, and what I mean by this is, like, we all know the saying, you can't pour from an empty cup, and it is so true. I find it hard in terms of taking care of myself. I am good with that. I do put myself first a lot of the time and make sure that I'm okay mentally and physically, but in terms of resting, not so good. I'm someone that tends to go until I burn out, or until I can no longer go and all I want to do is be in bed and sleep. So we're definitely working on that, but yeah, it's just all about taking care of yourself first. But yeah, so whether it's like you're giving so much of your time and your energy to someone or something, just remember to take care of yourself. And yes, it's amazing to put a lot of energy, your energy, into someone else. It's just, you have to draw the line at some point and take care of yourself. I know a lot of people like that they just want to give and give to other people, but at some point you have to draw the line and be like, hey, look, I gotta take time for myself and care of myself. It's same with work. You know, you can't take on too much work at once. Even if you're passionate, take care of yourself first. Say no to others. If you know you can't handle, you know, a certain amount of workload and stuff like that, it's okay to say no. Like, don't try and give to someone else. If that makes sense. I don't really know if that makes sense, but I'm nearly at Woolworths anyway, so I'm probably just gonna end this chat off here. So the next habit I think we all need to quit is diet culture and just negative thoughts and words around food and exercise. This is a habit that we all have been taught at such a young age is right, and only this year did I discover that diet and the diet culture is not doing us any good. It's not helping us achieve our goals. It's not helping us lose weight. It's not helping us with our relationship with food, ourselves, and exercise. It's not doing any good for us, literally no good. And by diet, I mean things like restrictive eating diet, low carb, keto, all those sort of like diets, fads that restrict your eating. Definitely the yo-yo dieting cycle is a habit that needs to go. All that does for you is you start off not being happy with yourself. You then go into restrictive eating behavior. You then hate restricting because you need to eat to survive. You then go on a binge, you feel guilty, you hate yourself again, and then the cycle just keeps on going. It's a very negative, toxic cycle that you it's really hard to get out of, and it's like a never ending. You never achieve your goals. If you do lose any weight, it's because you didn't eat and you just put it back on. It's just not sustainable. And in terms of like exercise, stop training and overdoing your body to make yourself look a certain way and to change the way your body looks. It's amazing to have goals in terms of the way you want your body to look. That's normal. I do that too. But when that thought and that expectation of the way your body is going to look starts consuming your life and it's all you can kind of think about. Like if you're going to bed thinking about what you ate that day and whether it was a good or a bad day based on the way you ate or the way you trained or how much weight you lost, if just the thought of food and exercise is consuming your mind, it's all you can think about. It's what you bring up in every single conversation. If you're out at dinner, you talk about diet and how it's your cheat day. That's just a very negative thing for yourself and the people around you. With diet culture mentality, the thing is you see everything as a number. So I'm a number, the food on my plate is a number, the way I exercise and how much I burn is a number. Everything's just numbers, 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 and it consumes you and it's so draining and so negative. So that's definitely a habit that I think we all need to quit. If you guys ever want to message me and ask for tips or advice, I'm always open. I'm always happy to reply back to you guys. I'm not an expert or anything, but I can speak from experience and how I've come over this. I'm just gonna finish my dinner now. I hope that made sense. Oh, sometimes I just ramble and I'm like, is this even making sense? But yeah, I hope this made sense and I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say and it didn't come off in a wrong way because I didn't mean that to be like that. So guys, it's been a while since I've last spoken to you guys, but I'm just going to head to sleep and end the vlog off. I got a neck massage tonight and I'm feeling so good. My neck was so sore. I just slept really funny on it. And I couldn't even move like side to side. It was so bad, but it's feeling a lot better now. But I quickly just wanted to end the vlog off, but also share habit number 5 that I think we need to quit before 2020, and it is getting little to no sleep. So I personally used to like not think sleep was important. I used to stay up all hours of the night. I didn't value sleep whatsoever, and this year I really hi, that's great. Beautiful camera, love your work. This year I really learned to value sleep and value getting 8 hours of sleep. So what works for me and my body is like going to sleep around 10:30 and then waking up at like 6:30. That's just like sort of my go-to sleeping schedule, and it just improves your overall life and your health and just the way you are productive in the morning and so much. You guys know the benefits of sleep. If you don't, then that's an issue. Anyway guys, that is all for today's vlog. I really hope you guys did enjoy this style of vlog, and if you guys did, God, I need to go to sleep. If you guys did, please let me know, as I would love to hear your feedback, and I really enjoyed filming it myself, so I would really love to film more. If you guys are wondering what dropped, it was my drink bottle. But if you guys are new here or just haven't yet, I would really appreciate if you guys could click that subscribe button down below and turn the post notifications on. But guys, remember, as always, today is your day and you guys can do anything with it. And I hope to see you all in my next video, and I love you all. Bye. Good night.